The oceans rise and fall, producing mist and moving all the creatures that call these waters their earthly habitation. And if we only had patience, we could see what is to be learned from these sea fluctuations. You see, the tides are nothing but a byproduct of the moon's gravity pulling both the water and the earth toward itself. And since it orbits our planet, we see high tides and low tides in various areas at different times. This may seem chaotic, but it can be deemed orderly due to its consistency. The tides are constantly moving, flowing over all that they may encounter and then immediately drawing back the long arm of the sea. Every single droplet of water that is ebbing and flowing in an ever-going cycle has a history. Think of all the places that water has seen. All of this is collected into one inexhaustible memory. But never mind my affinity for divine mind-bogglery. Let's move back to the tides and see how they coincide with what we often feel inside. Many times it feels like we are floating in a raging ocean of conflicting emotions. But we should pay more attention, for this is much more than just a simple metaphor. Our emotions swell and crash just as the seas dance, but every change puts us within range to see what most think is strange, and that is the fact that this is all divine romance. And trust me, I am in no trance. Emotion holds the power to enhance our quality of life, but it often results in strife. So while many want to cut it off with a knife, wait for the tide to change, and their flow will bring you life. God redeemed our emotions and even gave them the notion to help heal community. Romans 12:15, rejoice with those who rejoice and weep with those who weep. This is much stronger than simple sympathy. This is the ability to override even the most trying times and pull our emotions into captivity and make them obedient to the King of Kings. We are not victimized by our feelings because over them we have complete authority. You decide whether or not you feel free even if you don't have that natural tendency. Your feelings do not always match reality, and even though your emotions might try to take you on a roller coaster ride from time to time, that does not mean that you're obligated to get on that ride. Take some time to think about how you really feel inside, and realize that you have the power to direct those thoughts and bring them into obedience of the almighty rule of Christ. The Holy Spirit fashioned a different sustaining joy for each of us. We don't have to buy it, we don't even have to find it. All we have to do is invite it inside. Just as the seas stretch and contort themselves in obedience to gravity, serve God whether you feel like it or not, because He's worth it all, even after all the battles are fought.